the same old cracks, the same old air. The clock keeps ticking just to tease. Time moves slow and it wants to freeze. The curtains hide a world I miss, but I can't face the emptiness. So I stay here where no one sees the way the silence covers me. Every breath feels borrowed here. Every thought too loud to hear. Four walls and me, that's all I've got, that's all I need. A quiet war I never leave, a ghost inside my own routine. The world outside just fades to gray. I tell myself I'm fine this way. Four walls and me, and everything I'll never be. The window's cold against my hand, the streetlights glow, I barely stand. Voices pass like phantom dreams, they call my name but not for me. The mirror shows a stranger's eyes, too tired for truth, too numb for lies. If peace exists, it's bittersweet between the walls that hold my heartbeat. Every night I fall apart in the space between my heart. Four walls and me, that's all I've got, that's all I need. A quiet war I never leave, a ghost inside my own routine. The world outside just fades to gray. I tell myself I'm fine this way. Four walls and me, and everything I'll never be. Maybe one day I'll open the door, let the light spill across the floor, but tonight I just can't move. This room's the only thing I prove. Four walls and me, still learning how to breathe. The air feels thin, the space feels deep. I talk to ghosts I couldn't keep. The world outside is calling still, but I'm not sure I ever will. Four walls and me, and everything I used to be. She stares at the ceiling quietly. It's just four walls and me. The morning knocks against the glass, but I just let the moment pass. The sunlight used to feel like home, now it burns through what I've known. The dust still dances in the glow, it moves like things I can't let go. I turn away, I close my eyes, pretend the world's still in disguise. There's comfort in the quiet gray, where the noise can't find a way. I don't open the curtains anymore, the light hurts more than it did before. It shows the cracks, it shows the truth, the space he left, the ghost of youth. So I stay here behind closed doors. I don't open the curtains anymore. The walls have memorized my face, the floorboards hum a slow embrace. Outside the world keeps turning fast, but I still live in what this endless night. They say the dark will make you numb, but I was frozen when the light still shone. I don't open the curtains anymore. The lighter is more than it did before. It shows the cracks, it shows the truth, the space he left, the ghost of youth. So I stay here behind closed doors. I don't open the curtains anymore. The sun reminds me what I've lost, the warmth that left the heavy cost. So let the light fall somewhere else. I'm safer here inside myself. I don't open the curtains anymore. The light hurts more than it did before. The dawn still calls, I just ignore. The world can't wait, I've closed the door. The dark is soft, it doesn't judge. It hides the parts I can't touch. So I stay here where I was before. I don't open the curtains anymore. She stares at the ceiling, eyes half closed. The sun still shines, but she never knows. She wakes up tired, though she never slept. Dreams too heavy, thoughts she's kept. The sunlight crawls across her face, but she just sinks in her hiding place. The pillow knows her every tear. The quiet hums too loud to hear. She tells herself just one more day, but the weight won't fade away. She tries to rise, but her heart won't move. Every breath feels like a truth. The bed is too heavy to leave. It holds me down like memories. I'm floating in sheets I can't escape. Every rest feels like a weight. The bed is too heavy to leave. Even dreams don't set me free. I'm tired of feeling tired of me. The bed is too heavy to leave. There's coffee cold on the bedside stand. Time slips slow through trembling hands. She used to wake to music loud. Now silence feels like her shroud. The ceiling stares, it never sleeps. The air is thick with things she keeps. She whispers prayers she doesn't mean to a God who never intervenes. Every thought's a gentle pull. Every morning feels half full. The bed is too heavy to leave. It holds me down like memories. I'm floating in sheets I can't escape. Every rest feels like a weight. The bed is too heavy to leave. Even dreams don't set me free. I'm tired of feeling tired of me. The bed is too heavy to leave. too heavy to leave, but it's the only place I grieve. The pillow knows what I conceal, the blanket hides what time can't heal. I'm tired of fighting gravity. The bed is too heavy to leave. Closes her eyes, not to sleep, but just to stop the need to weep. The room stands still, the world can't wait. The bed is too heavy to escape. She moves like smoke through empty halls, her laughter faint against the walls. The mirror shows what time erased, a gentle soul, a tired face. Her footsteps fade, her voice is small, but her silence says it all. She's half a dream, half a name, but her shadow stays just the same. She turns away, still finds a way to trace her shape. Her shadow stays when she's gone, it lingers there, still holding on. She's fading slow like breath on glass, but her sadness never lets her pass. You can't touch her, you can't chase, but her shadow stays. Perfume left upon the air, a ghost of warmth that isn't there. Her chair still waits, her bed still made, like she just left but couldn't stay. The room remembers how she smiled before her heart went quiet and mild. Now moonlight falls where her hope decays, still her shadow stays on every wall. It moves when no one moves at all. She's fading, but she still remains a quiet echo in the rain. You can't see her, but she prays, and her shadow stays. A light goes out, the night replays. She's gone, but her shadow stays. stare at the ceiling till it blurs. Try to remember who I was before her. The room's too quiet, but I can't speak. Every thought sounds too weak. The coffee's cold, the day drifts by. Emotions fade before I try. I used to cry, I used to care. Now I'm just breathing empty air. I know I should be breaking down, but nothing ever makes a sound. I forgot how to feel, like the colors drain, nothing's real. Every smile's just a practice lie. Every laugh's a lullaby. I forgot how to feel, even pain's too far to heal. I'm alive but I'm not real. I forgot how to feel. The mirror stares, it doesn't blink. I trace my face, I start to sing. The world moves on, I stay the same. A hollow song with no refrain. People talk, but it's just noise. Their laughter dull, their love a void. I used to ache, I used to burn. Now I just wait for something to return. I'm tired of pretending grace with nothing left inside this space. I forgot how to feel, like the colors drain, nothing's real. Every smile's just a practice lie. Every laugh's a lullaby. I forgot how to feel, even pain's too far to heal. I'm alive but I'm not real. I forgot how to feel. Maybe numb is safer than pain. Maybe loss is all that remains. If the heart breaks long enough, it forgets how to wake up. I forgot how to feel, and maybe that's my only shield. I fade through days that look the same, a ghost repeating my own name. I forgot how to feel, but maybe someday I will. She stares at the ceiling still. Forgot how to feel. She smiles like the cracks don't show. Laughs too soft, speaks too slow. The way she carries never screams, it just hums beneath her dreams. Her hands still shake behind her sleeves, but no one acts, no one sees. She breaks like glass behind closed doors, too polite to crash to the floor. She's learning how to disappear without making anyone hear. It's a soft collapse, no sound, no crash, just the quiet fading of what she had. The world moves fast, she just drifts past, falling apart in silence at last. She paints her face, her armor thin. Each smile's rehearsed but warm within. They see her calm, they see her just forgets which breath to take. It's a soft collapse, no sound, no crash, just the quiet fading of what she had. The world moves fast, she just drifts past, falling apart in silence. At last, if you listen close, you still won't know the sound of someone letting go. It's not a scream, it's not a tear, it's just the absence of being here. It's a soft collapse, a whisper, a gasp. She disappears, no questions asked. Her heart still beats beneath the ash, but no one looks, no one asks. It's a soft collapse, falling apart so quiet. It lasts. She stares at the ceiling, calm and still, breaking beautifully against her will. A soft collapse. She wakes in a room that doesn't breathe. The night still clings, it won't leave. The window shut, the sky is gray. The air remembers what she won't say. Her chest feels tight, her lungs half full. Each breath is slow, each thought is dull. She counts the cracks that line the wall, pretends she's fine, she's not at all. And every sigh feels like a scream, too tired to cry, too weak to dream. The air feels thick, like I'm drowning on land. Each inhale hurts more than I planned. At the silence weighs and never lifts. I'm stuck between the pull and the drift. The air feels thick, like something I can't fix. The clock hums soft, the walls don't care. She pulls her sleeves, hides her stare. Her heart beats slow, like it forgot what it means to feel or not. The world outside moves too fast, but she still lives inside her past. Every moment blurs to one, each day begins, but none are done. She used to pray for lighter air, now she just hopes to disappear. The air feels thick, like I'm drowning on land. Each inhale hurts more than I planned. The silence weighs and never lifts. I'm stuck between the pole and the drift. The air feels thick, like something I can't fix. Maybe it's not me that's wrong, maybe it's the world that's gone too strong. If breathing means I have to stay, then maybe I'll just drift away. The air feels thick, a ghost in my chest. Every breath feels like a test. I reach for light but lose my grip. Each word I speak just starts to slip. The air feels thick, but I still exist. She stares at the ceiling still. The air stands heavy and always will. The floorboards creak a fragile tune. She hums along beneath the moon. The walls still echo things he said. Now silence sings instead. The lamplight flickers soft and low. Her shadow dances tired and slow. Every sigh becomes a note in the song her heart still wrote. No melody, no harmony, just her and the air she breathes. It's an empty room symphony, a song of quiet misery, the hum of loneliness in tune with the whispers of the room. No crowd, no sound, no company, just her empty room symphony. The window hums with passing cars. The night drips down from faded stars. Her voice is soft, almost unseen. She sings to ghosts of what has been. The clock keeps time but doesn't care. The air's too thick, too still to share. She sways like wind through open space, a slow collapse she can't erase. Every tear a quiet key in a lonely melody. It's an empty room symphony, a song of quiet misery, the hum of loneliness in tune with the whispers of the room. No crowd, no sound, no company, just her empty room symphony. She's learned the rhythm of her pain. The echo plays it back again. Every wall knows every chord, every silence is adored. It's an empty room symphony, her own sad kind of poetry, the hum of loneliness in bloom. She fills the stillness with her tune. No one hears, but she's set free in her empty room symphony. The lights go dim, the echoes stay. Her heart still hums, it fades away. An empty room, but it's her stage, her symphony on a quiet page. The words are caught behind her lips, trembling like fingertips. She mouths them softly to the wall, but never lets them fall. The truth sits heavy in her chest. It never sleeps, it never rests. Each thought a ghost, she can't recall if she spoke at all. The silence keeps her safe. Somehow she's here, but she's not speaking now. If I spoke at all, would the world still sound the same? Would the cracks inside my heart have someone else to blame? If I spoke at all, would you even hear my call? Or would the noise just drown it out? If I spoke at all, she writes her truth in fading ink, then watches every letter sink. Her pen runs dry, her eyes do too. She's said enough by what she can't do. Her mirror listens every night to words that never meet the light. If love is loud, she's grown too small to risk the sound, to speak at all. Her voice feels foreign, strange and thin, so she folds her thoughts and hides them. And if I spoke at all, would the silence let me go? Would the weight I've learned to carry finally start to show? If I spoke at all, would it matter? Would it fall? Would the truth just echo hollow? If I spoke at all. Oh, she dreams of words that don't betray, of someone asking her to stay. But every word, it fades to black. She breathes it in and holds it back. If I spoke at all, would it break or set me free? Would it sound like who I was or who I used to be? If I spoke at all, would you hear or would you fall into the quiet I call home? If I spoke at all. She stares at the ceiling still and swallows words she always will. She turns the radio on again, just to fill the space she's in. Every song sounds half alive, like echoes trying to survive. She hums along, but not in tune. Her voice dissolves into the room. She used to feel or thought she did. Now every sound is static wind, and she wonders if she's gone too numb, if she's the silence she's become. Static heart can't find the beat. Every emotion's on repeat. I tune in, but it's all unclear. White noise is all I hear. Static heart, no melody, just broken love and frequency. I used to feel, I used to start. Now I'm just a static heart. The lights on low, her phone screen fades. Unread reads and empty days. She's chasing warmth through tangled wires, but all she gets her dead desires. The air feels loud, but she can't scream. She drifts between awake and dream. Each thought cuts out before it starts, like feedback through her fragile heart. She used to dance, she used to care. Now she just floats through empty air. Static heart can't find the beat. Every emotion's on repeat. I tune in, but it's all unclear. White noise is all I hear. Static heart, no melody, just broken love and frequency. I used to feel, I used to start. Now I'm just a static heart. Maybe someday I'll hear it again, the sound of joy beneath the rain. But until then I'll play this part in silence with my static heart. Static heart, fading slow between what's real and what I know. The volume's high, but I can't hear anything that pulls me near. Static heart, still falling apart. White noise in the shape of art. I used to feel, now it's just sparks in my static heart. The song ends, but she stays still. The static hums. It always will. She stands before the mirror's face, but can't remember her own grace. The girl she knew is fading fast, a ghost reflected in the glass. She runs her hand across the frame, whispers softly her own name, but it echoes cold, it echoes thin, like the world forgot where she's been. And she wonders when the light went out, when silence learned to live so loud. The mirror won't look back, it's tired of who she's become. The cracks reflect what she still lacks, all the pain she hides from. She turns away, afraid to see the stranger she's turned out to be. The mirror won't look back, and neither will she. Her eyes once burned with something wild, and now they stare cold and mild. Her laughter used to shake the glass, now it fades, just comes and passes. She wipes the fog, but it won't clear. The image shifts, then disappears. Every day it stares right through, like it's waiting for her too. She whispers truth she can't believe, hoping the glass might let her leave. The mirror won't look back, knows what she won't say, that she's been breaking slow and quiet every single day. She turns away, too scared to see who's waiting in the glass for me. The mirror won't look back, and neither will she. The light goes dim, her breath turns black. She walks away, and the mirror won't look back. There's ink on her hands from words she couldn't stand. The paper folds beneath her tears, carrying silence through the years. She writes his name, then stops mid-line, erases pieces of her mind. The page is filled with what she meant, but never what she truly sent. Every thought begins to fade before the truth can be displayed. Unfinished letters scattered across the floor. Every word dies halfway. She can't write anymore. The heart starts speaking, but her hand lets go. The ink runs dry before it shows. Unfinished letters, ghosts of what could be. Each one ends before the me. She tells the page she's doing fine, but the paper shakes between the lines. The truth is heavy, soft and slow. It bleeds through words she'll never show. The clock ticks loud, the room stands still. She stares at lines she'll never fill. She folds them neatly, hides them deep, next to secrets she can't keep. And every start feels like goodbye. She stops before the ink can cry. Unfinished letters scattered across the floor. Every word dies halfway. She can't write anymore. The heart starts speaking, but her hand lets go. The ink runs dry before it shows. Unfinished letters, ghosts of what could be. Each one ends before the me. Maybe silence says enough when words are brittle. Love is rough. She keeps them safe, unopened still, proof of something she can't feel. Unfinished letters whispered to the dark. Every thought a fading spark. She almost said it, almost healed, but some wounds are best concealed. Unfinished letters that no one will ever read. She stares at the page till her heartbeat slows, then lets it go. The words no one knows. No one knows. The light is low, the nights have gone. Another hour she's holding on. The shadows stretch across her bed like quiet thoughts inside her head. The ceiling listens still and kind and never asks asks what's on her mind. She tells her things she'd never say to people who just fade away. And in the dark she's not alone. The silence feels a bit like home. She talks with the ceiling like it understands. Her secrets drift to nowhere, but that's what she plans. No judgment, no reason, just the quiet above. She talks with the ceiling when she can't talk about love. The clock hums soft, the air stands still. Her heart beats slow, but it beats still. She paints her pain in whispered tunes to the cracks that shine in silver moons. The ceiling knows the words she hides, the things she's buried deep inside. It doesn't fix, it doesn't mend, it just listens till the end. She's learned that peace can softly fall when no one's there to hear it all. She talks with the ceiling like it understands. Her secrets drift to nowhere, but that's what she plans. No judgment, no reason, just the quiet above. She talks with the ceiling when she can't talk about love. Maybe one day she'll talk out loud to someone real, not to the clouds. But for tonight, this is enough. The silence listens, soft and tough. She talks with the ceiling, her only friend. The words don't matter, they just don't end. No one answers, but that's okay. The ceiling helps her drift away. She talks with the ceiling and finds a little peace that way. The night sighs low, the stars don't move. She whispers one last quiet truth. The ceiling hums, the silence stays. Her comfort in the softest way. To the sky, coffee cold before goodbye. The world feel every sound of every sound of fading speech. But she just drifts through endless nights. Her pulse still hum, her eyes still see, but she's not sure what that means to be. And every breath feels borrowed thin. She's here, but not within. Still breathing somehow, though the air feels heavy now. The days all blend, they come, they go, but she's not sure, she wants to know. Still breathing somehow, a ghost in her own vow. She's here, but not allowed. Still breathing somehow. The mirror's kind, it doesn't ask how long she'll wear this quiet mask. Her heart's a house with broken floors. She tiptoes through forgotten doors. There's beauty still, she knows it's there, but feeling it takes too much care. So she just stares and softly sighs, pretending peace is compromise. And she forgets what hope once. just me. I used to flinch when silence came. Now I wear it like my name. It wraps around a gentle ache, a calm I never meant to make. No one's knocking, but I don't mind tonight. The dark feels honest, this still feels right. I talk to shadows, they don't leave. They listen more than those who breathe. No one's knocking, and that's okay. The world sleeps on, the lights all fade. The quiet hums the song I made. No one's knocking, but I'm still here. The room's too still, the air's too thin. She hides the storm that lives within. No thunder breaks, no lightning calls, just echoes bouncing off these walls. She feels the rain beneath her skin, but it never shows, it stays within. Her heart's a sky that never clears. She cries without a trace of tears, and no one knows how hard it falls when silence soaks through paper walls. It's rain without windows, falling inside her soul. No puddles left to step around, no sound, no control. She's breaking, but she never shows. It's rain without windows. The lights are dim, her eyes are dry, but she's drowning slow beneath the sky. Each breath a wave that pulls her down, and each smile a veil, each laugh a sound. She whispers prayers she won't repeat to empty air and tangled sheets. And if she screams, the world won't hear, 'cause pain's invisible when it's near. And no umbrella could defend the kind of storms that never end. It's rain without windows, falling inside her soul. No puddles left to step around, no sound, no control. She's breaking, but she never shows. It's rain without windows. If tears could fall, they'd flood the night, but she's too numb to feel it right. She learned to hide the hurricane, to smile beneath the quiet pain. It's rain without windows. She's sober, looks the same. No proof, no mark, no one to blame. She breathes the storm, she feels the cold, but no one sees her overflow. It's rain without a windows, and she's all alone. The storm will pass, the world won't know. She cried, but without windows. The room is still, the air is slow. The chaos faded long ago. The wall her cry for more. Now they just breathe and nothing more. Her hands rest easy on her knees. No way to fight, no need to please. The echoes hush, the shadows blend, and every wound begins to mend. No more waiting, no more war. She's not who she was before. There's peace in the quiet, after the pain, after the fight. No tears to fall, no need to hide, just the calm on the other side. There's peace in the quiet, where the noise can't reach her name. She's not lost, just not the same. Peace in the quiet, soft and small, but whole again. The clock still ticks, the world still spins, but she's not chasing where it's been. The past's a wave that's come and gone. To float alone. Her breath is steady, her heart is kind. The heavy thoughts drift out of mind. No grand goodbye, no closing line, just silence, simple and divine. She lets it be, she lets it go, the softest truth she's come to know. There's peace in the quiet, after the pain, after the fight. No tears to fall, no need to hide, just the calm on the other side. There's peace in the quiet, where the noise can't reach her name. She's not lost, just not the same. Peace in the quiet, soft and small, but whole again. She's not trying to be strong, she's just done holding on. The light outside is faint but true. It's enough to start anew. Enough. The night exhales, the sky turns pale. She smiles once, then lets it fade in peace and quiet. She stays. Phone light blinks, but it's just the time. Another hour lost in my mind. The hallway hums, the air stands still. The quiet's heavy, but it feels real. I've checked my screen 1,000 ways for words that never find their place. The world keeps turning past my door. I don't wait for it anymore. And maybe this is how it goes. The silence louder than it shows. No one's knocking, no one calls my name. I've stopped expecting, but it still feels the same. The echo fills the space I keep between the hours. I can't sleep. No one's knocking. It's just me. There's mail piled high I never read. Old words mean less than what I need. The kettle hums, then fades away. Just background noise for another day. I hum a tune to fill the air. Pretend someone is really there. But every sound that finds its place just disappears without a trace. And maybe quiet's all I own. A piece that hurts but feels like home. No one's knocking, no one calls my name. I've stopped expecting, but it still feels the same. The echo fills the space I keep between the hours. I can't sleep. No one's knocking. It's just me. I used to flinch when silence came. Now I wear it like my name. It wraps around a gentle ache, a calm I never meant to make. No one's knocking, but I don't mind tonight. The dark feels honest, the still feels right. I talk to shadows, they don't leave. They listen more than those who breathe. No one's knocking, and that's okay. The world sleeps on, the lights all fade. The quiet hums the song I made. No one's knocking, but I'm still here. The clock stopped meaning anything. Hours blur and start to sting. The shadows stretch across the floor. I've seen this night 1,000 more. The air is heavy, it hums too loud. A quiet world, no living sound. The stars don't shine, they just stare like they forgot why they're even there. And every whisper feels the same. An echo calling out my name. Midnight feels endless. The silence won't fade. The dark won't leave. It just wants to stay. The world's asleep, but I'm wide awake, lost in the ache that I can't shake. Midnight feels endless. feels endless. Time forgets my name. The silence hums. It sounds the same. If I could sleep, I'd dream of light, but I belong to the endless night. Midnight feels endless, and I fade away. The clock still ticks, but never moves. Midnight night stays, it always proves that silence can love you too, when no one else will. She sits in the dark, the night half gone. Another hour, another song. The walls still hum her quiet pain, but she hums softly back again. Her hands still shake, but less tonight. Her heart still hurts, but that's alright. There's something warm beneath the ache, a whisper saying you might wake. And maybe all the broken things are learning how to bloom again. Maybe tomorrow feels different. Maybe the light finds her face. Maybe she breathes and it doesn't hurt to be alive in this space. Maybe the sun will stay longer. Maybe her heart grows stronger. Maybe the world turns gentle again. Maybe tomorrow feels different. The mirror's kind, the shadows fade. The silence soft, not sharp today. The air's still heavy, but she can breathe. A tiny wind she won't concede. The coffee's warm, she takes a sip. The past still whispers from her lips, but she can smile though small and thin. It's not much, but it's a begin. And she tells herself beneath the gray, maybe it won't hurt this way. Maybe tomorrow feels different. Maybe the light finds her face. Maybe she breathes and it doesn't hurt to be alive in this space. Maybe the sun will stay longer. Maybe her heart grows stronger. Maybe the world turns gentle again. Maybe tomorrow feels different. She's not sure what hope still means, but it glows in small, quiet things. A heartbeat, a sigh, a single tear. Proof that somehow she's still here. Maybe tomorrow feels different. Maybe her name feels new. Maybe the morning opens wide and lets her start brand new. Maybe the ache turns into air. Maybe the pain just isn't there. Maybe the storm has finally spent. Maybe tomorrow feels different. She whispers to the ceiling's light. Maybe, maybe not tonight, but her voice is calm, her heart intent. Maybe tomorrow feels different. There's a box beneath my bed I left, full of dead, oh no, with golden skies. Now just pages I don't recognize. The posters peel, the colors fade, the hope I had is gone away. I used to wanna chase the sun, now I just wait till night's begun. And maybe dreams were never meant to last beyond their own intent. There's dust on my dreams from all the years I let them sleep. The spark I had's too small to keep. It flickers, fades, and disappears. Dust on my dreams, they whisper what I used to be. I still see who I'm meant to be, but she's too far to reach from here. I tried to paint a brighter scene, but lost the brush, forgot the theme. The walls once spoke in silver tones, now they echo I'm alone. The photographs all wear a haze of better hearts and better days. I walk through memories like halls, each door is locked, each window small. And sometimes I still dare to look at chapters left in you. And midnight feels endless, the silence won't fade, the dark won't leave, it just wants to stay. The world's asleep, but I'm wide awake, lost in the ache that I can't shake. Midnight feels endless, and I can't find my way. The ceiling hums its lonely tune, the shadows dance around the room. The lamp still burns but gives no heed. I trace my thoughts in empty beats. The floor remembers where I've cried, each tear a truth I've tried to hide. I breathe too slow, afraid to see the morning's not meant for me. Every heartbeat sounds too near, each one louder than my fear. And midnight feels endless, the silence won't fade, the dark won't leave, it just wants to stay. The world's asleep, but I'm wide awake, lost in the ache that I can't shake. Midnight feels endless, and I can't find my way. I used to wait for dawn to come, now I just wait for feeling none. The night wraps tight, it pulls me in a quiet place I've always been. And midnight feels endless, time forgets my name. The silence hums, it sounds the same. If I could sleep, I'd dream of light, but I belong to the endless night. Midnight feels endless.